What's up, the squad? Back with another video. Y'all seen the title. I definitely apologize for the audio. I've been having problems with my audio. I don't know what's been going on. If y'all watched my last video, I explained that it's just me. I don't have a team. So a lot of this, I'm trying to do my best. I've also been trying, to find different ways on how to fix the audio and the settings. I literally just switched from Safari to Google Chrome. And ever since I did an update, it kind of messed up a lot of things, within my Mac. So that might be an issue. I'm not really sure, but I do pray that the audio is okay and that y'all hear me clearly and that it's not chopping, lagging, or doing anything like that. But y'all see in the title, I bought a new mic. I literally bought a new mic last night. I'm using it right now. Hopefully it sounds good. I pray that it does. But y'all have here, Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris recently made a post, and this is what's crazy about it. She made a post saying, "I'm deeply disturbed by the shooting in Utah. Doug and I send our prayers to Charlie Kirk and his family. Let me be clear. Political violence has no place in America. I condemn this act, and we almost must work together to ensure this does not lead to more violence." So you have Kamala. Obviously, Charlie Kirk was just laid to rest. I watched, some clips from, the funeral and stuff, and seeing how many people, seeing that, they laid, Charlie to rest, and seeing how many people have come forward and not only, since it happened, people being so negative, on the left, but they've laid Charlie Kirk to rest, and they're still doing this. You have people apologizing, and saying sorry that this happened, sending my love, my thoughts, and this, that, and the other. But you literally have Kamala Harris here on MSNBC saying stuff like this.
And right now we are dealing with, as I called him at my speech on the ellipse, a tyrant. We used to compare the strength of our democracy to communist dictators. That's what we're dealing with right now in Donald Trump. And these titans of industry are not speaking up. And perhaps it is because his threats and the way he has used the weight of the federal government to take out vengeance on his critics is something that they fear, and I get that. I understand why they do. We've seen the demonstration of it.
It's sad. I'm telling y'all, it's definitely sad. Says Charlie Kirk was just laid to rest after being assassinated by someone who called him a fascist. Kamala Harris is doubling down on MSNBC, referring to Trump as a tyrant and a dictator. One thing about it is that it's definitely sad. Not only that, y'all have seen recent times, just like this says, where did Charlie Kirk's an unaliver learn to call conservatives, fascists? And check out what she says here.
Let me ask you tonight, do you think Donald Trump is a fascist?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
And not only Kamala Harris, you literally have multiple individuals on the left.
Let me ask you tonight, do you think Donald Trump is a fascist?
Yes, I do.
This is what kicking the shit out of fascism looks like.
Try to prevent the spread of the lawlessness and the fascist chaos.
Fascism, a huge component of fascism, is uniting racism, bigotry, ism.
We are now living in a fascist dictatorship.
This country. We're worried about our democracy falling to an authoritarian and potentially fascist form of government.
Roll over our democracy and allow him to take over this country as a fascist dictator.
It's already here.
The former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Mark Milley, said, "No one has ever been more dangerous to this country than Donald Trump, and he is a fascist to his core."
So you literally have, and y'all can find this video, Western Lensman. So y'all can definitely find that video, but it literally just goes to show you on the negative impact, the impact that they'll put, onto people doing these hurtful things. I mean, we're talking, we're literally talking the sad, the sad situation, you know, that happened with Charlie Kirk, and you literally have, you know, people that are spreading hate, you know, spreading, you know, this violence, but Kamala can make, you know, these posts saying political violence has no place in America. They're all full of it. I mean, we obviously all see that, and it's definitely sad. I'm telling y'all, definitely sad. Check it out.
The sitting vice president enters the race against a former president of the United States who's been running for 10 years with 107 days to go. And it ended up being against a former president race.
Check out how ignorant she sounds.
Sitting vice president enters the race against a former president of the United States who's been running for 10 years with 107 days to go. And it ended up being the closest presidential election in the 21st century.
She calls that the closest, y'all. I mean, it's so many ignorant things that Kamala Harris has said. And she then came out with this book. Now she wants to get on MSNBC. She wants to get on The View. She's came out from, I don't know, wherever. And now she wants to speak up and talk about her 107 days. This was close, I guess. I don't understand why she thinks that it was a very close race. But honestly, when the night of election night, I literally got in late. You know, it was a whole thing. You know, I had got into it with my father. Sadly, you know, about, you know, everything. I don't know if y'all don't know. My dad is Democrat. You know, and it really shouldn't have gotten that far. I'm not even gonna lie. It shouldn't have never got that far. But it's hard trying to explain. It's hard trying to get through a lot of people's heads that, you know, what's real, you know, throwing out the facts, what really matters, you know. And obviously there are people that like Kamala Harris. I don't know why. I don't see it, but as y'all can see, it wasn't close at all. Not gonna lie. This is in fact Kamala Harris 107 day.
Hey everyone. Book. So the book is out, 107 days. It's available now. I hope you enjoy reading it. Thank you.
107 days, y'all. Pretty insane. I'm not even gonna lie. This video I could not wait to play. I'm not even gonna lie. This literally will explain to y'all that I know a lot of people, you know, y'all not gonna read the book. I know a lot of people, I completely understand. But let me tell y'all something.
Well,
and just to let y'all know, just so the people that's just a little bit curious, here y'all go.
I'll save everybody the 320 pages of reading her book, 107 Days, and tell you I can sum it all up. And the reason that Kamala Harris didn't win in one sentence: Kamala Harris is not president right now because she was a bad candidate with a bad message, who chose a bad running mate, didn't connect with the American people, and she was completely inauthentic. That's why she's not president right now. It seems like she's doesn't even have enough fingers on both hands to point the blame at everyone she's trying to blame for not being president right now, Will. We all know that. We all saw it with our own eyes.
That's sad. That's really, truly sad. And then what burns me up is the simple fact that she didn't made a whole book. Basically, that's a book of excuse, I should say. That's a book of excuse. If excuse was a book, it'd be Kamala Harris 107 days. I'm not even gonna lie. It'd definitely be that. It's so many excuses. You know, you want to sit there and you're talking about a person of 10 years and this, that, and the other, and he's done this, he's done that. Only had 107 days, man. Kill all that, bro. Kill all that. She honestly could have had 10 years, 15 years. It was still gonna be the same outcome. Still gonna be the same outcome. This has nothing to do with the Kamala Harris, this Kamala Harris video. I'm not gonna lie, but I seen this video, and Maxine, I don't know why these two ladies, like, I feel like, don't y'all just think, you know, they have all this money, Maxine Waters and Nancy Pelosi, y'all have all this money. Why don't y'all go enjoy the water or something? Get on a boat. Go enjoy, you know, go get some dinner somewhere and just enjoy life. Kick your feet up a little bit. What are they doing?
Injustice, and again, the food security issue. He's been
Why is she staring into the camera like that? I'm trying to figure out, is she asleep or like what is going on?
And again, the food security issue. He's been spelling that out the whole time. I want you to know that we in the Congress.
Bro, is that a bug, bro? Oh no. See, then then she got a bug that flew on her chest and then flew away. Bro, I don't know if y'all can see my arm. I got the chill. My hairs are literally sticking up. I don't know if y'all can see. My hairs are literally sticking up because I just seen a fly just fly off her body. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I don't want to say nothing out the way or nothing like that or negative, but it was literally a fly on her chest. She's still in the same position with her eyes wide open. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love, everybody. Catch y'all next one.